Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more Spell Brigade. It has been a while, but we are about 2 weeks away finally from the big update. You know, it's been like 2 or 3 months since the last update, so it's definitely been a while. Today, we're going to be doing an Aether Beam build, and we're going to be doing sort of a thunder or a lightning combo build. So we're each going to take lightning, but we're gonna pair it with something different. So I'm gonna go lightning, someone else is gonna go lightning acid, lightning fire, and then lightning cold. And so we'll just have a big variety of Aether Beam and all the different combos. Lightning will help spread all the effects around, and you know, it should be okay. I don't know. I know a lot of people love Aether Beam. I like Aether Beam, but I don't love it. I know it's like a fan favorite spell for whatever reason, but I'm kind of like mid about it. It's like a mid-tier spell in my opinion. It is fun to use though. It does look cool, especially when you get a bunch of beams going and you get thunder and lightning and all that kind of cool stuff. So that's what we'll be doing today. I'm gonna do the crit chance. I'm not really gonna build up range too much. I don't think that's gonna be a thing. And I'm probably not gonna take... Some of these augments are really bad, like the ones where you target the highest HP enemy. I'm not gonna take that because that's gonna ruin the healing for this spell. So we're gonna stay away from that augment, but otherwise we're just gonna do the standard builds. We're gonna go straight up damage until they make some of these other relics a little more worthwhile, you know? Okay, either luck or XP gain. Let's go XP gain, I guess, early. Yeah, it's been a little bit since we played this game. You know, it's... Once once an update comes out, the game's good for a couple weeks, and then, you know, it kind of dies down again. And the devs did take a break, which, you know, it's fine. But that's part of the reason for the delay. I think the devs took like a few weeks off for vacation, and I think they went to like Gamescom and stuff like that. But the new update does seem pretty cool. There's quite a new variety of enemies coming, and there's going to be a new map, and the new map actually looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like, it almost looks like a void area, you know, like a darkness zone, and it's got a river flowing through it that you can walk through, and I think it helps you move faster if you're in it. I'm gonna do the base move speed because there is a chance that we get offense defense here. But you know how like if you're on the path you get a movement speed buff? I kind of think that's what the river does, but you probably have to go with the flow. I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, this one might be tough. Complete the sacrifice with this spell early on. Yeah, this might be a little bit tough. Especially since none of us has like an augment yet. This one's gonna be hard. Yeah. Ooh, this is probably one of the worst ones to start off with. We're gonna need to get some exploders in here, I think. All right, let's do... Okay, we could do the base cast speed. I think that means it's just gonna like tick more. Trying to stay in here as best as I can. Oh, here we go. Finally an exploder. Which barely even got any explosions. Oh, this guy right here. This guy right here. Come on, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Okay, that's a little bit. We're taking a lot of hits doing this. This is gonna be rough. Okay, I'm gonna do the crit chance. Okay, here's a couple more exploders. Let's get this guy. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, I probably need to leave for a little bit. Good critical chance picks already. Yeah, I need to, oh no, down go shifty. All right, we're so close. Yeah, there we go. Good job, guys. Way to finish that off. All right, we'll do the additional projectile. I'm not gonna do it. Everybody else is free to do what they want. I'm not gonna do the single beam. I'm gonna go straight up. I'm gonna go straight. All beams, all lightning. I'm not gonna do the single beam build. We tried that. We've been doing like the single spell. Oh shoot. Okay, I kind of gotta run over here. Because if these guys hit me, I very might well die. Ooh, base man. We're getting some pretty good upgrades here for like crit stuff. This isn't the most insane damaging spell, but you know, it is like it's okay. So any sort of damage buff we can get is gonna really help. Because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need as much damage as we can get. It will help that we'll all have lightning, so we'll at least down goes shifty. So it will help that we at least get we'll at least all have like good augment, you know. Okay, I'm gonna take the range because I should level up this spell and try to get lightning here soon. Okay, we'll do the cast speed. Right now, nothing exciting, you know, just, oh, down goes shifty. Ooh, that was close. All right, well, I already have, I already have 2 revives. So if I'm able to get, I already forget the names of them. Let's do the 4 luck. Man. Has it really been that long since I played this? The revive relic, the critical revive relic, savior focus. I'll already have 70% crit damage if I can pick that up. So that'll be a priority because 70% crit damage already will be pretty beneficial. And then, you know, the obvious ones, offense, defense, the luck one, vital strike, those really good ones. Really the only 4 usually worth picking. All right, quest complete. All right, let's do, you know, I'll take the healing. I'll take a heal, because I don't know if anybody else is going to take heal early. And normally I wouldn't either, you know, I would go all DPS and all that, but I don't mind taking the heal early. Get some heals on people. Alright, I'm going to do the range, because I don't even have lightning yet. Although, actually, the only one that has Razor's been the only one that's been leveling up the actual spell. Everybody else has been doing globals. Me and Matt only have a level 5. Oh, Shifty only has a level 4. Yeah, we definitely need, I'm definitely gonna need some lightning in here. I need to start hitting all these enemies. What's good is I'm going lightning, so I just need to get lightning. It's not like it, I would take lightning first, no matter what no matter what we were doing. But that makes it simple. All right, critical chance. Pretty good crit upgrades already. Got some couple crit damages, a couple crit chances. If I can get that savior focus, that'll be good. Alright, I thought I heard the relic break, but maybe not. Alright, oh my gosh. It just keeps getting good upgrade after good upgrade. I'm not gonna, I mean, as much as I want lightning, I'm not gonna pass up the better upgrades like that. Alright, where's this relic at? Oh, there it is. Okay, delayed fate. Maybe. I do like that one, but I'm gonna push the... No. Oh, gosh. Alright. I'm gonna have to get some luck upgrades, though, here. We might have to force some luck upgrades. Usually that one's better to take kind of like at the end. But I'm gonna have to force some luck upgrades to make sure that we get past the threshold. That's the only bad thing about that. Let's go cast speed. Because we didn't really take any luck upgrades, so we're not going to get too far past, I think, the 25 max. Did I really get hit there? Alright, let's hope we see... Oh, wow. See, so again, I'm going to take that crit chance. We're never... Now all of a sudden I'm the only one that doesn't have lightning. Shifty and Matt are now both there. Those upgrades have been so good, though. Long term, I hope it'll pay off. Short term, it's definitely going to hurt my damage, though, a little bit. Okay, I really... Gosh, are you kidding me right now? 60% crit chance. That's nuts. Alright, well, someone's already on the crab. I don't know who it is, though. Uh-oh. Alright, let's do... Okay. I'm gonna take that luck. Okay, down goes Razor. Ugh. Not gonna be able to get that. Oh, did I get that? Interesting. Oh, ooh, and the luck again. I'm taking that luck. I don't care. That's gonna help us get a little bit further over the threshold. Because luck's not gonna show up anymore now. Interesting picks right there. This has been a really, really weird start. This has been a really weird start to this run. I only have a level 6 spell. That's nuts. Okay, we'll take that legendary cast speed. And then lightning it is. There we go. Finally! We finally got lightning. Took a while, but we finally got there. Oh boy, a lot of waves. Uh-oh. Dang, we are dying a lot right now. All right, let's go spell damage. That's 4 deaths. I'm gonna come down here and... Ooh, get in there. Oh, I hope that counted. I hope I got it. I hope that counted. Because I don't think anybody has Savior Focus yet. I guess we'll have to see, because I think I got both Razor Revives. Uh-oh. So if I did, that's 140. Ooh. Okay, we'll go with that armor for a potential offense-defense pick. But I really want to make a play for Savior Focus now. Because again, like I said, that might be 4 revives. And if that's 4 revives, that's, what, 140% crit damage on top of my 60% crit damage already right now? So yeah, we're definitely going to push that. The relic should be out now too, so let's actually go try to find it. Wow. Not up there. I'm trying to think if I want to do I probably do hard re-rolls for Savior Focus at this point. I think I risk it, even if offense defense shows up. Oh man, I don't know. That's such a hard call. Cause then, you know, cause then I could get stuck with nothing. I don't know, maybe we don't. I don't think I want to re-roll. I don't think I want a hard re-roll offense defense. Or even Vital Strike. Oh no, we lost someone. Who'd we lose? We lost Matt. I didn't even realize. Matt got DC'd. I'm gonna move this over real quick. Oh yeah, Matt's. Oh, there it is too. There's Savior Focus. Sweet, don't even need to worry about it. Okay, so we're at what? 210? Yeah, that was 140. So we did get it. We did get all those revives. Okay, that sucks. We lost Matt. Matt's gone. So now it's just us 3. But that's huge for my critical damage upgrades. I'm glad that showed up. I didn't even have to contemplate or debate re-rolling anything. It was literally just right there. So that's good. Alright, let's do the base movement speed, because again, if offense defense shows up, I'm gonna take it. And I have the 50 armor, so that's an automatic 50% damage. This is probably going to get a little tough with just 3 of us. Ah, shoot. Woo-hoo-hoo. How do we make it out of that? Alright, I'm just going to take that cast speed. I don't know. See, like, I don't know if the game adjusts. I don't know if the game adjusts for when we lose a player. You know? Like, it seems like it's still at a 4-person difficulty. $69 crit chance. 370 crit damage. What a start. Okay, I should be able to kick some of these in now. I'm gonna have to do this quick while there's like no bugs over here. Oh no! Clutch. That was nice. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh, let's do the cast speed though. I still, you know, it's so hard to not take that to not take that crit, but I want to get Thunder, I do. And that was a good pick, so the purple is still a good pick. All right, here it is. Thunder. Let's get it. Plasma, no. Reroll. Thunder. Lightning makes thunder. All right, we got thunder now. So basically more lightning damage for us. That's basically it. You know, let's make the play for armor. We'll make the play for offense defense as our last pick here. As our last relic when we kill the boss. Because then we'll have, that'll be basically the 3 of the better upgrades for damage. Save your focus. You know, I don't care about that range. I'm gonna take the movement speed. I don't care about the range. I don't think I'm gonna need it. And if I only hit 1 enemy at a time, that's fine. The range just doesn't, I don't know, the range doesn't do too much for me here. Jeez. Okay, well, we're gonna go that damage. I should just stick with Shifty too. As Shifty puts acid on everything, I'll follow Shifty around and do my lightning damage. Alright, we'll do more spell damage. Alright, sorry, we gotta leave Shifty behind. Ooh, 3 legendaries. Let's do base critical damage. Oh no, down goes Razor. Well, I mean, that's beneficial for me. Oh, I need to do, oh man, I forgot our call out. Out of my way. Alright, we'll take that legendary range. I forgot the call out for Savior Focus, so out of my way means I have Savior Focus, so try to let Ori get the revives. I guess I don't think anybody else has it. I haven't heard anybody else call it out. But now that's 455 crit damage, 69% crit damage, or crit chance. 75 crit chance. I think we max out at 80. So we'll try to, we'll see like if we, yeah, perfect. This is what I was looking for. I was literally about to say, let's see if I can get a 4. And then if I can hold off for, you know, like if a 9 or a 12% shows up, that would be best case scenario. we're sitting at 30 luck. Oh, we lost our sound. All right, go cast speed. Is it because we're all like in the same area? Yeah, sometimes the game gets really weird with the sounds. Like if it has too many sounds happening, it just cuts some out, you know? All right, I'm gonna do the base movements. No. Okay, I'm gonna do the base movement speed. Because I don't have offense defense yet, so I'm not gonna stack armor too much without it, because otherwise then I feel like I'm just wasting my picks. Oh my god. All right, man, I hope offense defense shows up now. That's 100 and something armor. Oh my gosh, this is like perfect. 91% crit chance. Holy shit, what insane luck. No, oh my gosh. What is this run? I can't believe I just hit like a 12% right there. That's like literally, I think that's literally the max amount of crit you can have. I don't think you can get higher than 91. Because once you show up at 80, I don't think it shows up anymore, so. The best you can do is hit 79, and then hit 79 and then hit that 12 banger. That played out perfectly. Taking that see, that's why we took that 4% crit. So, but that's super lucky that the 12% showed up, you know. That was just super lucky. We're doing pretty good on this boss. But first round boss is always pretty easy. Alright, solid first fight. Let's go see if we can find... Let's go see if we can find that last one now. Okay, we'll do legendary cast speed. We do all have full health, so let's try to get this right now. Alright, we'll do the additional projectile. Alright, I'll check the top areas. Alright, none up here, huh? Yep, I could have swore I heard it. Okay. So these are no's. Let's go. Okay, we really want offense defense. Ooh, okay, this is it, our last reroll. If not offense defense, then at least vital strike. Shoot. Dang, okay, we'll do humble ascension then. Bummer. That's a big bummer. That would have been huge to get offense defense right there, because I literally had 2 legendary armors. Man, that's a bummer. And I've been taking, like, I was prepping for it. That's why that's like the risk you run with prepping, you know? Like, I took some armor, and then I did take some movement speed sort of in prep for it, and it didn't pan out. So those armor picks, in a way, I mean, I guess I wouldn't call them a waste because it's not like I took them over something insanely better. They were 2 legendary 50 armors. So, you know, I didn't like, it's not like I passed up a legendary damage for it. So, not really like the worst picks, but it still would have been nice just because, man, I had 206 armor, and then we could have kept building towards that. The movement speed stuff is fine because I do like having movement speed, and since I'm not building my range as much early game, you know, I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna get down here. It's a little better for screenshots, I think, for me, if I'm a little more on the bottom side of it. See, man. Okay, so we'll take the legendary range. No, I'm gonna take that base crit. I don't really need the extra beams. If I see some crit stuff, I probably build the crit. Yeah, see how we're losing a lot of sound again. It's like there's too much sound going on. This game does have a lot of like weird, funky glitches. Nothing that's necessarily outside of the crashes and stuff. Like people getting disconnected and not being able to rejoin. For the most part, this game runs relatively well, but there are some weird, like, just random glitches and lag issues. You know, if you get too many spell effects going, that could be an issue. Oops. I think someone had. Yeah. Sorry, Shifty. See, you can hear like the explosions are glitching out, our spell sounds are glitching out. All right, let's go base damage. Just literally gonna fall. It's almost like we have the exact same movement speed. Isn't this like the exact same movement speed? Too bad you can't push people. That'd be hilarious. Look at this. I think we have the exact same movement speed. All right, so we're looking at 91 crit chance, 477 crit damage, 45 dodge. Those are the big stats. Our damage numbers aren't going to get too high, unfortunately, just because we didn't get offense defense. That would have bolstered our DPS so much. Holy cow. All right. Base critical 50%. Let's go. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be hitting for 1,000 here soon. That's nuts. And we are getting Humble Ascension too. Humble Ascension does not pair well with the luck item though, because honestly, we're probably not gonna see, you know, whenever we're gonna see commons, but it's not gonna be common to see commons. But whenever we see a common, we'll get an extra 1%, so it's not going to be like a huge boost. Someone Again, I apologize. I don't remember who it was. Oh, I didn't even realize Shifty died because of the sound. I'll take the hit because I wanted to ensure I got that. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't even hear the sound. And now I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? What were we talking about? Yeah, I forget. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. What'll be nice about this spell, though, is at least we'll have healing, so... Vital Strike probably wasn't super necessary. Probably still would have taken it, but... I don't think I would have needed it. Kind of trying to figure what everybody else has. I think Shifty did get Savior Focus, because I think they did ping the... Can't remember if they pinged it or not, the out of my way. And then I don't think Razor does, and I'm pretty positive Shifty does not have offense defense, because Shifty's too fast. There is a chance Razor might. Oh, down goes Shifty. Out of my way. Alright, that's another big crit damage upgrade. 600% crit damage now. On 91. Oop, no! Ooh, that's my fault. My apologies. Okay, we're so close, but I can't get in there. I'm ready for this new update, though. I'm ready for a new map. I really don't know what else they're adding, though. I know there's new enemies, and I know there's a new map. I don't really think they've shown off anything other than that. I think they are making the spells, you know, so you can change the effects on them, so they're less, so you can make them more, like, invisible. I think that's coming. But other than that, I don't really remember what else. I know there's a new map because they literally just posted a few gifs of that pretty recently. And then I know there's some new enemies. The new enemies do look pretty cool, and they are going to kind of change. They're not just enemies that, you know, that just... I guess they're kind of like maybe similar-ish to the beaver. They're gonna jump in the air and slam on the ground. You know, kind of like the beaver does. The beaver goes underground and then jumps up and slams down. But it's kind of like that. It's like a bouncing ball type enemy that jumps up, slams down, and you got to make sure you dodge it. But that'll be a nice new enemy too. Something that'll be very painful if you have offense defense and you're slow. That's gonna be a bad enemy if you're too slow. You're gonna get smashed. Ooh, get me out. We're gonna have really good cast speed. I feel like we've been getting a ton of cast speed upgrades too. And then the crit damage will make up for our lack of actual damage. Crit chance and crit damage. Since we didn't get offense defense to get the big numbers. Alright, let's go... Let's go base damage. Alright, we're gonna leave that there. Because Shifty has... Oh no, the unstable cores. Shifty is the XP guy now. Shifty has over 100 XP. So again, our callouts are... If you're new to the game or the channel or just want a reminder, we only have 2 callouts really. Out of my way means you have savior focus, so let them get the revives. And then 9 hells means you're the XP guy. You have over 100% XP gain, so you get the magnets. Okay, that one barely got in. Okay, wait, there's only 2 more. Okay, one way up here. I'll get this one. So again, I don't care about the range. We'll go with that base critical. That's a waste of a legendary. Oh, come on. Okay, and then this. Oh no, did we kick one out? Okay, that should be it. Yep, there we go. 11 for. See the sound, even the sound's glitching out right there. Man, just the sound's so off on everything. Okay, I'm not taking this one. We're not going to take this one because one, this will ruin the heal, and I want to hit everybody. Like, I want to make sure I'm hitting the small enemies. I almost would rather target them, especially with a spell like this. You know? Yeah, well, we have plenty of range now too. It's like I don't need that range really. I'm trying to see how much of a damage boost. It looks like it kind of gives us like 170 damage boost when we hit something with Shifty's acid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, how did I not get hit there? Okay, we're definitely getting a hit there. I think we might struggle on this next boss. Luckily, I mean, we did lose Matt, but luckily Matt wasn't the DPS guy. Matt was gonna get lightning and ice. So luckily we didn't lose out on like one of our big DPS characters with that one. The ice would have been nice though, because obviously it's really nice to have someone slowing everything down. But I think it would have, like, if we would have lost like any one of us instead, that would have really hurt our DPS. And I think Shifty is, I think, a little bit faster than me now. Well, maybe not. Okay, a little bit faster. Oh, gosh. This is why this is a good spell, because we could do damage and we can get some heals. Okay, where's the sacrifice pit at? Down here? Yes, it is. Let's go with the dodge. Oh boy. Oh boy, they are closing in on us. These turtles though, oh boy. Okay, this is not good. Oh shit. Yeah, I think this is death. I think this is death. Can I get out of this? Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go with the damage. There's no way. There's no way. I do not have that high a dodge. There's no way. My dodge chance is not that high that I made it out of that. Holy shit. I can't believe that. Okay. I gotta get the revives. Right, here's a potion. I might have to like do a fat loop around here. I might be able to come down now. Okay, where are they? Okay, we'll do the cast speed. I can't, there's no way I made it out of that. I can't believe that. Okay, let's get Razor. Alright, I don't think I can get that. Not yet. We'll do that out of my way. Gonna have to move them away. Okay, I'm gonna come back down now and see if I can go get that. Because hopefully, I'm thinking maybe Razor drew him out by going up that way. Yep. Perfect. And there we go. 7-18 crit damage now. That was nice too, because if I would have died there, you know, I obviously wouldn't have gotten those revives. So that was really clutch staying alive there and being able to get those revives. That helps immensely. The 70% extra crit damage on top of not losing a revive, you know. So super helpful. Yes, there's those other options weren't really worth anything though. This luck item is really paying off too. I've really have made that one of my top items now. I pick it a lot. It's definitely one of the it's the top 4. It's in there. And then it just varies between save your focus, offense, defense, and vital strike is the other top 3. So weird. It sounds like we're in an airplane or something, you know, just... Like, it's just a bunch of white noise. That's all you hear. Alright, second boss. We're down to 4 revives, so we did lose quite a lot of revives. But, okay, we got Soulfish, so that's good. At least he's the easier of the fights. This is where maybe getting the highest HP would be beneficial. This is really the only time I think it would be beneficial. That way we're making sure we're kind of always targeting the boss, but I feel like we should be targeting the boss pretty well anyways. Yeah, the sound is going to be tough. Because you can't tell when he's triggering his spells and things like that. It's gonna, yeah, see, because shit. Like, I don't hear that. I don't hear that. You have to really pay attention to the visuals. But honestly, that gets pretty hard too, like, at this moment in time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, watch out, Razor! We can heal each other, though. Alright, where's... is the boss? The boss must be on. Ooh, another one! Wow! Alright, we gotta get back down there. Where is he? He just came running up here. Where's the boss at? Oh man, where's the boss? He stopped to do his little laser beams. Or fireballs, whatever you want to call them. Come on. Are we hitting him? So you didn't even hear that sound. Alright, let's do the spell damage. Oh. Couple of clutch dodges in there. Only about 50% dodge, so it's not like my dodge rate's insane. Man, if we're struggling this much with Soulfish, we're done. We're done if we get... we gotta get out of here. You guys gotta move. We gotta move. I'll try to like clear a path. But they're swarming us, guys. But yeah, if we're struggling this much with Soulfish, I think we're gonna struggle really badly with... I think we need to get out. I don't think we have... The problem is I don't think we have the damage to, you know, be able to hang out here. So I hope that... Yeah. We can't, like, we can't stay in there. We don't have the damage. If we had the damage, then we could easily stay in there and hang out and kill all those guys, but I can tell we don't. It's probably not a good idea to hang out in the corner. See again, no sound. Yeah, like I said, if we're struggling this much with Soulfish, once we get to if we get what's his name, Bloated Toad on the third fight, I don't think there's any way we're winning this. Unless someone here has like 100% dodge rate and can stay alive forever. Okay, see, this is again, I think we need to get out. I'll try to move him to the left, but... Oh, he's almost dead. Alright, let's see if I can peel off. Alright, good job. He dead. Okay, well, we cleared 2. I really do think we struggle on this third boss fight, though. Because we're not really gonna get much stronger, you know? I don't see that happening. I don't see us getting much more powerful. Because my crit rate, you know, my crit rate's already 91. So it's not like we can build up double crits or triple crits in this game like you can in some other games. Maybe that could be something they look into. I love double triple crits, you know? So if you don't know what that means, basically a lot of these type of games allow you to go over 100% crit rate. Like the more famous one that we play is Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. So in that game, if you get 101% crit chance, that means you're critting 100% of the time. So every time you hit, it's gonna be a normal crit. Oh, dang. Did Shifty just get one-shotted there? All right, hold on. Okay, so if we had like 101% crit chance, 100% of the time we would be doing normal crits, and then 1% of the time you would do like a double crit. So it basically, like, usually it like doubles your crit damage. And then, you know, if you get to 201%, then that means every time you're doing a double crit, and then 1% chance you have of like a triple crit. So it really is a really good way to bolster your damage, and it makes it so that you can keep building into crit chance versus, you know, stopping you at like 91%. So if I could keep building this and get to like 150 with the amount of crit damage we have, that would be insane. You know, if I was doing double and triple crits right now, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy damage. And that could really, I don't know. Like, I don't think that sounds truly unbalanced with this game either. I don't think like the damage increase would really hurt anything. I don't know. They may or may not have to balance a little bit, but I honestly don't think it would take too much. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I do think it's a good one. All right. This noise is so weird. It's like, it's just gone. It's gone. Even if it's just me, the noise is gone, huh? Yeah, the noise is just, it's dead. The sound is dead. Luckily we still get the music, but the majority of the sound effects are gone. Which is weird. I don't really remember that happening with this spell. All right, too late for that, so let's just go damage. And plus, we're already letting Shifty get all the XP. Shifty's probably building up more and more XP gains. You know, Shifty's kind of in that support role now with high XP gains and then the acid bolstering everybody else's damage. Let's see if we can get like a good shot here. Okay, what's the time here? About right at 1 hour. Let's see if I can get a... This looks kind of cool. And we all just kind of have really on a range. Razor needs to turn around though, like Shifty. Maybe I just need to turn around. Let's see if Shifty gets back in formation. No, go get that XP, Shifty. It's like the King's Guard, you know? I'm all in gold. See, Shifty gets it. Come on, Razor. You gotta face forward. Like we're marching. In formation, soldier. Whee! Alright, we'll take the dodge. We're gonna need this dodge. If it's the Toad for this last fight, we're gonna need this dodge. That's a guarantee. Just gonna stand by this magnet. Shifty will call us out if we pick it up. See, watch. See if he does it. Oh no, he didn't do it. I don't even know if he noticed I picked up that magnet though. We do a pretty good job against, you know, like normal mobs. Mainly because, again, we have like 3 lightning spells. Okay, I'll go up. Max health? Okay. I really want to work on building up my dodge here, though. If we can get to like 70-ish, 75%, 80% was, I forget what the max is again, but if we could build up that dodge rate a little higher, that'd be sweet. I'm surprised how many mushrooms just keep respawning up here. Again, I don't want the range. We'll go with that. Maybe on the last one, I'll take the target's highest HP. On our last augment, right before the boss. That way I know I'm always... Although, again, I think I kind of feel like I'm always hitting the boss anyways, but at least we'll get that base damage increase. And the only thing, we will lose out on the healing, because that's kind of the main reason why I haven't taken it, is because it basically ruins your healing. Because if someone has low HP, then they're not the highest target. They're not the highest HP target, you know, and it's not going to hit them anymore. Let's go damage. We've got so much cast speed. Look at that, 91 crit. 907 crit damage. God, imagine if we would have got offense defense. This DPS would have been one of the, like, that would have been literally one of the best DPS builds we've had. Not necessarily with the best DPS weapon, But that would have been one of the best damage builds we've ever built. Especially since I literally got 2 legendary 50 armors. 907 crit damage, 91 crit chance. We really missed out on offense defense there. It's hard to tell what everybody else has. I really can't tell. Like I can't tell. Like Shifty's obviously not doing as much damage as we are. Shifty's doing like 900 a hit, so probably doesn't. Or Shifty I think does have savior focus, but I don't think Shifty has nearly as many revives as I do. It doesn't seem like Razor does. There is a chance Razor does have offense defense though. Is he gonna call me out? Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, I can't tell. Like, cause Razor's definitely not as fast as us, but I guess I've taken a decent amount of movement speed. But Razor also doesn't seem incredibly slow too, you know? No, he's not. It's not like he's strutting around the map, moving at a relatively decent speed. But as long as you're taking movement speed upgrades, then you're usually pretty fine. He does seem a little slow. He could have offense defense. Let's just really build that up. Alright, so I'm not going to take it here, but I guess I could take it here. Let's just take it here, that's fine. I think there's only one more quest after this. So I'll just take it now so I can bolster my DPS. I hope they add some new quests in the update too, because I like the new quest that they added. Oh no, down goes Shifty. Okay, well that gives me another 35%. So close. All right, let's take our base damage upgrade here now. Yeah. So 956 critical damage. I have to pay attention to the icons too if people are dying, because without the sound, like, you don't realize how much sound matters in games once it's gone, you know? You lose out on so many cues. You lose out on the exploders. We lose out on if people are dying. We lose out on the gophers. We lose out on the boss cues to let him know that he's doing his pillar drops. You lose out on so much when you lose sound like this. So I mean, that's got to be something that they work on, because the sound issues have kind of always been there. It's like if there's too much happening, you know, it just kind of cuts it out. Yeah, it definitely is something that needs to be addressed. Especially in a game like this, when sound is just, you know, sound's important. But that's every game. Every game sounds important, usually. See, this is kind of why I didn't want to get the target's highest HP, because see how I'm ignoring these enemies that are really close to me? And look where we're shooting. It's just shooting all over the map. Like, I'm shooting at the enemies that are super far away, whereas I would rather be trying to hit the enemies right in front of my face. That's where all that range, like, I didn't really anticipate that. I didn't anticipate the range really messing that up too, because the range is really screwing us there. Okay, I am gonna take the dodge because again, if it's the toad, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need the best dodge rates I can get. But luckily we have lightning, so even though we shoot across the entire map hitting these big turtles, at least we're still hitting the small enemies a lot. You know, that's the plus side about this, these infusions. Uh-oh, Shifty. I think Shifty must have some pretty good dodge rates right now. I mean, we probably all do. Usually by a three wave run, you usually get pretty good dodge. I built mine up a little slower, but we still got there, 75%. See, because I want to hit these guys. These guys literally right here in front of me. I want to hit those guys and kill those guys. Because that's the most beneficial for me, is hitting these guys and killing them. What the game should do is... Oh. Man, that's our last revive. What the game should do is your spells should target who has acid on it. That would be nice. You know, if an enemy has acid, it prioritizes them. You know, it could search a couple things. That might be too much coding, but I don't know. Again, I'm not a developer, but that would be cool. That'd be cool if the spell looks for... Alright, I'll just take the armor. Man, that would have been 150 spell damage right there. 3 legendary armors. Oh, I didn't even realize we had an objective. My bad. What was the objective? We might be able to get up to 1,000. I'm only 4 away. I know we get a percentage every time we see a common. So there's a chance. And then if we get one more revive, then that's a guarantee. So yep, see, there's 97. Gonna need a few more level ups here by the time this boss shows up. I do think we're in big trouble though. No revives. 3rd boss fight. This is gonna be tough. This is, I know I've said this the whole run, but this is where I'm really gonna wish I had offense defense, because I think we're gonna need that damage bolster to be able to carry through this last fight. Because you saw how long it took for us to kill Soulfish, and Soulfish is the easy boss. Okay, let's do damage. Soulfish is mainly easier because, one, you're not trapped in an arena, a death arena, and two, Soulfish can get stunned, and so you can just really get some insane damage on him while he's stunned, especially if all three of you are near him. Toad Guy doesn't get stunned, so you don't get that. Oh, see, I didn't even know those gophers were chasing me because, again, no sound. So again, 2 weeks until the update. I think we might do another video or two before then, but I don't think we'll do too many. I don't know. It's always hard to tell. It's always hard to tell. Like, this game still, you know, this is still one of the staples on the channel, so I don't mind doing videos here and there, but I think we probably will just wait until the update. What's crazy though is the update comes out almost around the exact same time as Deep Rock Galactic Survivor 1.0. So we're gonna be busy toward mid-September. There's gonna be a lot to play mid-September. We have 1.0 release of Sworn. I really like Sworn. Sworn has done pretty well on the channel. We get some good community co-op games with that. So we'll probably play that. That comes out kind of soonish. And then Deep Rock Galactic's in less than 2 weeks. And then this update is a little over 2 weeks. So yeah, super busy. Super busy September coming up. Oh, that gets me over that gets me exactly at 1,000. That's cool. Exactly 1,000% critical damage. Nuts. All right, let's see how we do on this fight. What's nice about the range? Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna get me over 1,000. What's nice about the range and the target's highest HP is I should almost, as long as there's none of these boulders. Oh no, we need to get on this. As long as there's none of these boulders obstructing my view, you know, we'll be able to hit the boss all the time. Yeah, this would probably be a good fight if me and I don't know who would be better with, me or Razor, or me and Shifty. 2 people stay on the boss, 1 person keeps all the mobs away. I think that would be pretty good. Because I don't know if it's good to have all of us here, because then we get swarmed in. I think it's best. See what I'm talking about? I think it's best if 1 person just circles around and keeps all the enemies off of us. I think, yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. We were doing good there for a minute, and now we get swarmed on. I guess I'll run away. I'll run away, and I have double lightning, so I should be a good mob killer. But I'm gonna run away. I'll keep the enemies off of us. Because I really do think that's the best play right here. You see what happens when all 3 of us are on the boss. It doesn't work out. Screw it. We're not gonna go health. I'm just gonna go damage. Yeah, I think they started to bring the boss up. Uh-oh, down goes Razor. Alright, I'm gonna go try to get Razor. Alright, Razor's really slow right now. Razor definitely has offense defense. Let's see what I can do about like keeping the enemies off of him. So again, we'll see how we're peeling everything off of him. That's what we're trying to do here. Front row. I'm gonna try my hardest not to bring them into the boss, but all right, that was fine. All right, I don't even know where the boss is at though. Bottom left. Looks like we got this. Luckily we did get Soulfish. And I definitely think this strategy worked out a lot better. Versus everybody trying to stay on the boss. This was definitely the way to go for this fight. GG's. Alright. Let's finish it. I don't have Vital Strike, so I'm surprised I didn't die there. How am I not dead yet? I get I have 75% dodge rate, but alright. Let's see what everybody else does. Oh, I'm not supposed to revive. Alright, where's Razor at? Is Razor gonna die? Alright, there we go. GG's. That was good. We cleared it. We did do 3 waves with Aether Beam. Most objectives, most deaths, most elements. That's such a weird thing to give. We all had the same amount of elements. All right, so 1 hour, 11 minutes, XP earned. We ended up, I mean, our crit stuff was amazing. Our damage, you know, that was fine. But man, just imagine again, offense, defense in that build. That would have been absolutely bonkers. 559 million damage. That's nuts. 83 million for Shifty, 264 million for Razor. So there we go. That was a crazy good run. I guess I wouldn't say crazy good. It was good. It was good. We won. That's really all that matters. And yeah, with Aether Beam, you know, again, I think it's hard to tell how good this actually was, because I do think we ended up with some insane stats here. Like, those critical numbers were crazy. I don't think I died once, and I think I got almost every revive. So, you know, that was like 14 or 15 revives, somewhere around there. I think there was maybe only 1 revive I didn't get in the very beginning, but I think I ended up getting every revive in the game. And then, yeah, on top of, I don't think we died that run, other than the very end, obviously. But yeah, there we go. We'll be back. I don't know when. We'll be back at some point, and if not, we'll definitely be back for the next update. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.